All new at 6, an historic house could be on its way home again. 80 years ago, the home was moved from Harwinton to New Canaan, and tonight voters could decide to move it back. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Dan Kane went to the Litchfield Hills today to get all the details. There's always a catch, Dan.
Yeah, there is always a catch. What's going to happen? The folks in Harwinton will decide at tonight's town meeting if the offer of that house for $1 will be taken up by the town, which already has some funds available to bring it back home. The house, built in 1795, is one of 2 that were saved when the Bristol Water Company bought 107 properties in Harwinton to create a reservoir system. It was taken down piece by piece and sold by an antiques dealer in 1931 to a congregational minister who rebuilt it in New Canaan.
Phase 1 would simply be to dismantle the house, document its reconstruction, pack it in trailers, debug it, and store it here in Harwinton somewhere until such time as we can raise the proper funds, maybe through grants, and get it resurrected again.
The present owners have built a sizable home of their own close up against the old farmhouse, and they can't move in until the historic building is moved or destroyed.
Time is of the essence. You know, we just heard about this on December 19th.
A 90-day delay in the demolition of the house was granted, but that will expire March 16th.
Technically, tomorrow they could go in there, turn the key on the bulldozer, and plow the house under.
The town has a state grant of $150,000 which could be applied to this project if voters come out in favor at tonight's annual town meeting.
I think it's a waste of money. I mean, you know, we got enough old houses and, you know, land that there's no tax coming in on now.
I think it's a good idea.
Why is that?
Because it was here years ago, and I think it would be nice to have it back here where it belongs.
I hope it ends up good, but if it doesn't, I understand, and it would be a real shame. But gosh, we're doing everything we can to try to save an old friend.
And that town meeting starts tonight at 7 o'clock at Town Hall. We'll let you know how things work out. Dan Kane, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Now, an historic house dating back to the 1700s will soon be on its way home again. 80 years ago, the home was taken apart and moved piece by piece from Harwinton to New Canaan. Tonight, voters in Harwinton voted to bring it back. The town has a state grant of $150,000, which could be applied to that project.